Here's the real reason why your ads don't convert. There's over 10 million active users on Meta that are advertising every single year, and every new year there's more and more competition. Everyone's fighting for attention and ad costs just seem to keep rising. So how then are you supposed to be profitable with your ad? This is a journey for most businesses and most media buyers running ads. First, you launch ads thinking you know your customers and what they're going to respond to. Then you find out your cost is way too high for you to keep running ads. You try again, the same thing happens, you keep losing money. Then you start thinking advertising is way too expensive or it just doesn't work for your business. Now, the real reason why you're not successful with your ads is not because it's too expensive. In fact, we have it so much easier than, people back 20 plus years ago that had to rely on mail advertising or TV advertising where they couldn't really even do any targeting. Now is some of the easiest time to be a business advertising online. The real reason behind a lack of success with ads is not the cost, it's the lack of you learning. The money comes from adapting to the feedback you're getting from the ads, but most of you skip a crucial stage, and that is the analysis. How can you fix a problem if you don't know the cause and you don't actually understand why it didn't work? But most of you just come up with ideas out of thin air, throw it on the ads with really no strategy and just praying and hoping it works. Until you build a foundation of strong data, 9 out of 10 times your ads are going to fail. It's in the iteration process where the money is made. The data will provide feedback on what you need to do to make your ads convert. There's 4 key metrics that you need to pay attention to for you to do this. That's your hook rate, your hold rate, and then your CTR. These are organized in order of impact. First is your hook rate. If your hook rate is below 30%, then you need to work on a stronger hook. This is your most important part of your video. If you don't capture people's attention, you don't have the intention to sell them anything or give them the information to direct them to where you want to go. Next is your hold rate. If it's sub 20% and not enough people are staying to watch your ad, then you're losing them within the ad. It's not engaging enough to actually retain their attention, because first you have to acquire their attention and then you have to fight to keep it. Then next is your CTR. If your click-through rate is below 1%, you can still have below 1% and it's still a successful ad. But if your ad's not successful and is below 1%, you probably need to look at creating a stronger call to action to actually direct that attention to where you want it to go, right? So first you need to focus on acquiring attention. Second, retaining attention. Then third, directing that attention where you want it to go while you have their attention for the brief period of time. Then creating winning ads doesn't need to be random, right? You can just do it through process of elimination every single time.